Alright everybody, we got The Boys, Season 2, Episode 5. This is not the biggest and most action-packed episode that we'll see this season. I felt like it was a little bit slower. But at the same time, this is the same episode where Kimiko ripped someone's face off. So listen, you know how we all watch TV shows and we mess with the phone, or we'll watch a movie and mess with our phone. So I'm scrolling, looking, and then I see her fingers dig into the side of this man's face. I'm like, how bad is this gonna be? And then she rips his face off. I was like, man, this is hard to look at, bruh. His eyeball dangling. So listen, if you like to see people react to things, I do trailer reactions, I do spoiler talks on different TV shows and movies. I'm just an enthusiastic viewer, and if you enjoy what I do, please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Facebook, follow the page, share the video, and let's keep on talking about this episode. Now, I'm sincere when I say this episode to me felt like a bit of a slowdown from the previous episodes. And the reason why I say that is because they kind of focus on butchering some psychological things. But honestly, it's not really a criticism because the man got the wind knocked out of him, and I imagine anybody would. If I'm looking for my wife for 8 whole years, then I find her and she doesn't want to leave with me. I don't know, bro. I think I'd have to regroup too before I decided what I was gonna do moving forward. So I enjoyed that they actually took time out and said, you know what, let's deal with the psychological side of him and wanting to give up and not really having the will to go forward with any kind of plan to attack these superheroes, because you don't really feel like you got the drive to do that no more. At the same time, we see Homelander being the scumbag that he is, just lasering people without any discretion. It was just cool to see, okay, we finally caught these guys doing some collateral damage. Now, the reaction from the crowd though, to me, that was the better part. Seeing that what's most important to Homelander, his actual kryptonite, is the fact that he wants people to love him. He wants people to embrace him. And if you can turn a crowd against him, you can make him unhinged. And I think, they might have been alluding to that in the little daydream sequence he had. But, I don't know. I have zero comic book knowledge. And when I say that, I mean, I've never read an episode. Didn't even know it came from a comic book until a few weeks ago. So forgive me. I'm shooting from the hip out here. To me, in my opinion, Stormfront continues to be not the most likable. She was likable in the first 2, almost 3 episodes. But then she just became intriguing because I don't know where her storyline is going to go. Again, I don't have any comic book knowledge. But I will say that she continues to intrigue. I want to know what's her overall end game. You watch the sex scene at the end with her and Homelander, which really didn't even feel like a sex scene. It just felt like, I don't know. I don't really know what that felt like. It didn't seem like I was watching sex to happen though. It seemed like I was watching like some weird, almost S&M bondage, pain, torture stuff. It was weird. Looking at her go through those motions with him, I still don't trust that she actually likes him. She just seems like she has something up her sleeve that is bigger than Homelander, maybe even bigger than Vought. Who knows? Maybe she's working triple cover. I don't know what she's doing, but I just feel like she has ulterior motives, and I think she's interesting. She's more interesting than Homelander to me. She's more interesting than Mother's Milk, MM. She's even more interesting than recently super interesting character of Black Noir. What is Black Noir's powers? If you have comic book knowledge that you want to share without spoiling anything, tell me please. What does Black Noir do? What is his strength? He seems relatively indestructible. His suit is incredibly tough. He is super fast, super strong. What is he under there? Do you think they'll ever reveal it? I don't know, but his angle in the show, he's obviously the Batman parody, super strong, super silent, super serious, but he just makes me wonder. Again, a lot of intrigue, but not as interesting because there's no words. I want to know some backstory on him and where's his mind at. But I still don't think he can hold a candle to Stormfront in terms of storyline development, unless they just decide to give us a whole Black Noir episode, which I would not be against. I don't see him taking the throne as being the most interesting character on the show. Anyway, I like the way this episode ended with the boys and not the Stormfront Homelander scenes like that. That's to the side. But looking at the boys, like, they're a little bit reinvigorated now. They see that they may have a little bit of leverage with this fake footage, and I want to see if things will pick up in episodes 6, 7, 8, kind of like they did in season 1. Like, I really wasn't invested in everyone until episode 5. Here, I'm already invested because I watched the whole first season and I really like the way it ended. Hopefully they can get that engine cranking and we can get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or however many episodes we get, and it finishes real strong. So that's all I got. Come back and see me on another video. I'm dropping movie reviews this weekend. I'm talking Call of Duty this weekend. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and come back and see me.